Hi folks, Charlie Shelton here, Zippity Doodad, back once again at Knott's Berry Farm for Summer Nights. This is their summer festival. We've got Ghost Town Alive going on during the daytime, and I've done videos about that on the channel in the past. So I may get to it at some point, but the new thing for Summer Nights is the night market. The Summer Nights is all about music. There is music everywhere. There's music, there's dancing. It's very lively, as the nights, the evenings are kind of the only time it's pleasant to be outdoors. So that's when we all come out, and I meet up with friends, and it's just a great festival. It's a great way to spend a summer evening. But they've got something new this year, a night market. So it's the Knott's Summer Nights Market. Let's take a look. There's 4 different booths. They got 4 new booths, which are all Asian themed, like a night market, and from different regions of Asia. We're going to be trying a few of these options. These are all here underneath Silver Bullet in the area just outside of Fiesta Village. And we're going to be trying a few things because I cannot wait. I'm really excited for this. This is opening weekend, and as soon as I found out they were doing this, I had to get down here. So let's do a few of these. So I'm going to be trying something from every booth. I don't think I can handle every single item from all of this, but I can definitely try something from every booth. So we're going to start down here at the end with, and forgive me for butchering these names, this is Seo Jamak. It's the Korean booth, and I spoke to the gentleman who was working there. He said both of the items are pretty good, but if I had to choose one, the kimchi's fried rice is where I'm going to go, so that's what I did. This is a fried rice with corn, carrots, onions, and a gochujang cheese sauce. I love gochujang. I love gochujang. And that is a thick cheese sauce. Okay. I get gochujang out of that. It's like when you eat the whole thing all together, it just kind of tastes like spice. I don't get that round fermenty flavor from gochujang. It just kind of gets lost in the rice and everything else. But on its own, if you just eat the cheese, you do taste that. And just the rice on its own, it's a pretty good fried rice. I mean, fried rice is one of those things that's really hard to mess up. It's really hard to get it exceptional and really hard to mess up. So this is decent. This is a fine fried rice. But that cheese sauce, that is such an interesting take. I have not had anything like that before. The gochujang, it's almost like a nacho cheese. That is such an interesting combination. I don't know if I love it. I don't mind it. I'm not upset about it. But I don't know if I love it. It's just kind of fine. But if this was going to be my dinner, if this was all I was going to have, I'd be pretty satisfied. This will fill you up. So it doesn't say so on the menu, but there are chunks of meat in here. I don't know if it's pork or like ham or what, but it's definitely some kind of meat. So when I ordered it, I mean, thankfully I'm not a vegetarian, so it doesn't really affect me, but that would have been a surprise if I was. Let's move on to the next one. This booth is Lucky Bistro. It's Chinese cuisine, and the gentleman that I spoke to also said he recommended the garlic minced beef with stir-fry noodles as the best thing in the entire festival. So it was a thing I wanted to try as well, but hearing that it's the best in the festival is even better. All right, let's give this a shot. Oh, what? It's greasy. Don't get me wrong. It's greasy. But man, is that good. I don't think it's grease. I think it's the chili oil, the chili crunch they put on top. I think it's the oil from the chili crunch, but man, is that good. What I love is that it's not overly salty. The beef is subtly spiced. Like there's a little bit of kick to it, either from the chili oil or something in the beef, but like it's not overloaded with seasoning. It's not overloaded with onions and garlic and ginger, and sometimes it can just be like an excuse for cooking it well, is we're just gonna slap on a bunch of stuff. This is well done. This is really well done. It's like I said, it's not overly salty, which is difficult sometimes in these very soy sauce heavy dishes, but these noodles are still delicate and light, and you can get some of the umami flavor without having a sodium bomb. They gave me the option of green onion or not. I went with green onion because that's how it's supposed to be on the menu, and I think that was the right choice. I mean, aside from the fact that I like green onions, the little bit of brightness that comes from that, the little bit of I don't know, plant flavor cuts through some of the more decadent beef and noodle. So having that little bit of bright pop of onion does help to set it off. Well, that was lovely. I got 2 more booths to go. I don't want to call an early favorite, but man, that noodles, the noodles are spectacular. All right, let's go see the other 2 booths. So next up, we've got Mama Do's Kitchen, which is Vietnamese cuisine. And again, I went with the recommendation of the team member who was working there, who recommended that I try the barbecue pork noodle salad, which has Vietnamese barbecue pork over green leaf lettuce, cold noodles, pickled daikon, carrot, cucumber, cilantro, jalapeno, peanuts, and fish sauce. I can't do the cilantro. I can't do the cilantro. I know it's part of the cuisine, but like it's all over California, and I just can't do it. Here we go. There's not a whole lot of beef. I'll say that. For the price, not a whole lot of beef. Oh, it's good though. That sauce, that fish sauce, that's really nice. It's kind of only okay. I see what it's going for, and if it wasn't for the fish sauce, I'd say it's absolute no. It's just kind of bland. Like the noodles are just plain bland noodles on plain bland lettuce. The fish sauce dressing is nice, and the like 4 pieces of beef that I have are fine, but don't have much in the way of flavor beyond just being beef and ready to soak up that fish sauce. That's kind of, it's not bad. It's very fresh and it's very alive, but like coming off of those garlic noodles, it isn't bringing much to the table. Those garlic noodles and the kimchi rice are still far and away better dishes. All right, moving on to our last one. I've had quite a bit to eat, and what was recommended to me down at this next one was dessert, so that's what I went with. So the next one is the Japanese booth, Rising Sun Izakaya. Again, forgive the pronunciations. And I went with the Japanese cheesecake, a light, fluffy souffle style cheesecake. I like souffle, I like cheesecake, and after all this food, I am kind of ready for dessert, so let's give it a shot. This is what was recommended as being the best, but also the team member down there did say that it's a tie between that and the ramen, but of the 2, the cheesecake is more unique. So, whoa, oh, that is such a unique texture. Like it's still got the cheesecake flavor. It's not really strong. You know, cheesecake sometimes gets that twang, that like cream cheese twang, and you know, if you're really all about cream cheese, I guess that's good, but I'm not. So I like cheesecake, but I don't really like it when it has that punch of like tangy flavor. This one is very light, very subtle, and the texture is so interesting. It's light and fluffy, souffle style. But like, I don't know what to make of it. Like, it's so interesting. And it's not overly sweet. I know that sounds bad for a dessert, but like, I don't want a sugar bomb, you know? Like, I want a little bit of sweet. I don't want to be choked on sweet. And the same with the noodles. I want a little bit of soy sauce, you know, some sodium in there, some umami. I don't want it to be so overpowering that I feel sick afterwards, which is why those were so good, because it's not a sodium bomb. It's got a little bit of saltiness to it just inherently, but it never overdoes it. And this is the same way with the cheesecake. It doesn't take it too far. It doesn't push it to the extreme where I'm like 4 bites in and I'm good. The way, especially theme park stuff, man, the sweets at a theme park are always turned up to 11. And so to have this understated sweetness, just like it is definitely sweet, but it's an understated, subtle sweetness that's not going to hit you over the head with it. This is wonderful. If they had this in the park all the time, I mean, I'm still going to get the boysenberry pie, but like this would be a close second runner. So that was great. This is a nice little festival. Like, I'm absolutely going to come back and bring the family, meet up with friends. You know, the summer nights is always fun to sit around and listen to music and hang out. But I think this night market adds a new dimension to it. It brings... Coaster keeps going by. I mean, like, look at this night. Come on, like, you can't be upset out here. The neon and the lights, the lit lanterns, and the coaster going overhead with the sunset. Like, this is just a great place to hang out, and having something that's all Asian inspired. I love Asian food, and it's just a nice little addition to an already really fun festival. This has been great. I'm going to take a look at the rest of the festival because I think there is one more thing that I want to try. I saw it on the menu, so let's go try one more thing. So I'm here to do the night market. That's what brought me all the way down to Buena Park, was because I wanted to experience that. And I'm glad that I did. But there's a lot of other summer flavors offerings around the park. I couldn't help but try one over at the Prop Shop Bar, which is outside of the Prop Shop Pizzeria in Charleston Circle area. They have a vanilla bourbon cream soda. I'm a huge fan of the boysenberry cream soda that they have over at the saloon, and I've had that almost every single time I've been here. So adding bourbon to it just makes it better. And here it is. The vanilla bourbon cream soda comes in this little shaker, which has a pop top to it to pour or drink from. So let's give this a shake. This is a nice touch. Woo! All right. It does have a straw, but I don't think I need it. Let's try. Oh my gosh. That's very herbal. I gotta be honest, it's kind of not what I was expecting. Like, it's got 4 ingredients: vanilla syrup, it's got bourbon, it's got heavy cream, and it's got soda water. I think it's the only thing that it could be is the vanilla syrup. It's just very, I don't know, herbal, something. It tastes cinnamon, nutmeg. It's got a bunch of spices to it, but like it's almost overtaking the vanilla. Yeah, there's some kind of herbal twang to it that's not really landing for me. That's kind of too bad. This is what I was looking forward to. This is the only thing outside of the night market I think that I'm gonna do today. Yeah, that's too bad. It's a cute little cup, and you know, but for the price, it's not great. Yeah, there's something about it. I don't know. It's like saying it tastes kind of like soap is a bad thing, but like, you know how in like a hand soap, they're just certain notes come out to you. In like a vanilla soap, maybe it smells a little more cinnamon or something. It doesn't have any spice, like heat spice to it or anything. There's just an herbal character to the vanilla, because that's really the only thing it can be. Like, the cream is the cream, the soda water is the soda water. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, everything else has been okay, so I guess a rare miss is to be expected. Anyway, thank you guys for riding along with me. I'm going to have a lot more coming this summer. I'd love to come back and see some of the other offerings, the flavors of summer outside of the night market. So keep an eye on the channel, and we'll have more coming for you. Thanks for coming along.